Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of the Entirely X Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Spindler. Gamertag is XIMike392IX. And with me, I have the always insane Tyler Spindler.
I'm not always insane. What's up, guys? Gamertag's XI, Tidal Wave, IX.
And as always, the greatest Brit ever, Ben Frampton.
What's up, guys? My gamertag's in the ream.
No, I don't know about the greatest part, but I think David Tennant has
The
that.
greatest! The greatest!
More David Tennant talk. That's two episodes
said
in a
it
row.
once, I claim that title forever.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so... then... So last week we had Omega on.
Yep.
And that was awesome.
Yes, it was.
And I will be glad to say that he will be back next week to join
Oh, really?
us.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So,
Oh.
yep.
We're getting fancy.
He will be back. Real fancy. But along with that, we've also kind of switched up the show, where we are now putting what we've been playing at the front of the show, because we're getting super fancy, right?
It's madness.
So,
Madness.
starting this week, Tyler, this is our first segment. What have you been playing?
So, I've been playing a bit. On Xbox, I've been playing Call of Duty World War II. Just kind of been messing around, doing a couple of missions, trying to find all the memento things, the collectibles, obviously. Got to actually look up to see if there's a guide up on TA. I haven't checked that. I thought I could do it by myself, but...
Macca's Guides?
Okay. Thanks. So, other than that, I beat Mario Odyssey.
Oh, nice.
Yep. That one was good. Last battle, not too terribly hard. Confused me a little bit, but I got it. You know, just had to figure something like how to dodge one of Bowser's attacks.
Right. Oh, spoilers.
Not really, Mike. The final boss is always Bowser. So, just had to do that. Then for my phone, I've been playing Angry Birds 2, just kind of dabbling in that. Keeps me busy on breaks at work. I don't know. But the newest game that I've actually been playing was
Drumroll? There you go.
was Pokemon Ultra Moon. It just came out on the 17th. I don't think we mentioned it last week when we were mentioning games that came out, because I think we forgot about it. But
Definitely
I saw it,
forgot
and
about
I was just like, oh, cool. So, and when I was at work, I was just like, oh, hey, here's the standard edition, and here's an edition that comes with a little keychain. I'm getting the keychain because it's the same price as the original, or as the one without the keychain. So,
Fancy.
yeah. So that's what I've been playing. The Pokemon Ultra Moon, I'm having fun with it. The one thing about Pokemon Sun and Moon was just to get to the starting point, like to where you can just wander, catch Pokemon and all that. It takes about an hour and a half to get to that point if you're slow.
Ah.
Are you slow?
So, no, I can be slow because sometimes I get distracted with stuff, and I'm just like, oh, hey, I gotta go over here. No, wait, I have to go over here, and so that's just what I. But I mean, I like it. It's I'm still waiting, or I haven't come up across anything that they've added, because I think most of the stuff that makes this one different from Pokemon Moon and Sun is towards the end of it. So,
Right.
I mean, I noticed like subtle changes, like they changed the one of the characters to look a little different instead of the normal thing. So.
Yep.
But
I still have one big problem with it, though.
It's not on the Switch?
Yep.
Yeah, you know why it's not on the Switch, because it's going to kill the 3DS.
No, because it would kill the Switch.
Yeah, well, 3DS.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
But, like, I enjoy it. One thing that I do find interesting is, I think I noticed this in, what do you call it? When you're playing on either Sun or Moon, the time during the game is different from your like actual time. Like right now in my game, like if I was playing, since it's nighttime here, like where I am, it's actually daytime in my game. And when it's
Oh,
daytime for me, it's nighttime in my game.
That's annoying.
It's not bad.
That's only annoying if you don't want Umbreon. Umbreon is the way forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I noticed that. I was just like, did I notice this in the previous one? I don't remember
I
if
don't.
I noticed this.
Yeah, because I played some
So
anime.
I thought it was
So-
funny. But I mean, that's about it. That's all I've really been playing. So,
And
but-
hot off the press, Benny,
oh yeah.
Benny just completed something live on the show while we were recording because he's so dedicated. Benny, what have you been playing and completing?
I just managed to finish off Doodle God, which is in the sale. So we'll get back to that later, guys, because that's big news this week.
Yeah.
But Doodle God, easy G's, no fun to be had at all. I thought there was going to be fun.
Yep.
The fun was a lie.
How? Okay.
Just,
It's a big lie.
yeah. If you're determined to go and get those easy G's, go read the second solution. Some guys made a spreadsheet. It's worth watching.
Yeah. Also, the on trueachievements.com, if you go to the walkthrough, go to like the third page, it has every combination going down and which achievements unlock after them. It's very nice, very well put together. So,
Did you
Do
did
that.
that one right?
yes,
Mike?
I did.
Okay.
Yep.
So I
Took
gotta-
me 3 hours.
All right.
So that's one thing I've been playing this week. That was the easy one. I've also managed to get past the point that I got stuck in XCOM 2. So that was quite
Oh,
fun.
nice.
So I managed to progress that to the point where I might not lose the campaign.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I've also been playing Shadow of War, and I've confirmed that there is a crap game extending mechanic in it.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Yeah,
Yep.
you were talking to me about this while you were playing it, and you weren't
Yes.
sure.
So I think I
heartbreak.
might have mentioned it last week. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
what this
Mhm, you did.
basically was that you have sort of a defend the fortress thing right near the end. And
Yeah.
this is after you've done the second to last, or what I assume is the second to last story mission. You then have to go into these, defend all these forts, and it keeps just making you re-defend them over and over, and then defend more of them in a turn. It's just, I mean, the enemies get harder, but it's just artificially extending the game and making sure that you haven't just blasted through at low level.
Right.
Like, you
Yeah.
have to be a higher level to kill these guys.
Huh.
So
Yep.
it's really lame of them to have done that. I'm really annoyed about it. But I will hopefully get that polished off this week and manage to finish off most of
Very
Shadow
nice.
of War.
That'll be good.
Yeah, that will be, well, once
Game
that's
of the
done,
year.
it's good apart from that. It's good apart from that bit.
All right.
But once that's done, that frees me up to start something which I also bought this week.
Oh, boy. What'd you get?
I got the South Park game. I got the Fractured Butthole.
Yeah.
Fractured butthole.
The Fractured Bumhole. Yeah. I'll say it. I see what you did there, Trey Parker, Matt Sohn. I have no shame. But yeah,
That's good.
so that will be something I will move on to as a reward for finishing off this crazy artificially extended Shadow of War.
Yeah.
All right. I can't wait to hear it next week because maybe I'll have to pull the trigger on it sooner.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know what I think. Because I think this one's
Teasing.
sort of fallen by the wayside
Tease
with all
it.
the other games coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
No, it has for me. I mean, I bought every game to have come out this fall so far, and I haven't started that. So I'll be interested. Sway me. Get me to start it.
Yeah,
Sway
yeah.
me.
I'll sell it to you guys next week, hopefully.
All right.
That works. Anything else on your list?
There is, there is, Mike, because
Oh, I know there is.
we had a little dabble on Fortnite, didn't we?
We
mean-
did.
I
Did
know
we?
we're quite behind
wait,
the
did you
trend
two?
on this one.
Yep.
And Tyler,
Yep.
the next time we're on, you're going to have to get involved because
I
apparently me and Mike...
probably will because
It was.
I haven't
it was
played that
super
one,
fun.
and I played that when it first came out, but I haven't played it since.
So I thought Ben was insane saying that Fortnite Battle Royale could potentially steal a lot of thunder away from PUBG.
Yeah. No?
Yeah, it totally can.
Oh, can it?
Oh, it can.
Uh-oh.
And it's free.
For those of you that don't know why he's saying this, it's in some way an apology to me after him saying, no chance, not at all. And then it turns out Mike has not played Fortnite Battle Royale.
Well,
Mike has
now I
played
have.
the player versus environment version.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Played PUBG, but finally got to it, and that was it was really fun, really tense, and actually, well, mine was updating and downloading on my Xbox One X. Benny got something very special out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, did
Game 4, I got the chicken dinner. I got the number one. I got the
No.
right.
Yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm so ready to play it. He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna play this one single match," and then I get to listen to him for the next, I don't know, 20-ish, 30-ish minutes, go on and win this game.
The excitement was mental. You would not believe.
Yeah, the tension. I just had my headset on and I could hear the tension. It was awesome. So
Yeah, it was a beautiful moment. And then
was
Mike
pretty
promptly
good.
ruined my win ratio by coming online, disconnecting from one duos game, failing out of another one, and then jumping out of the truck too early or the bus too early on a third one. Yeah, we got slapped pretty hard, but it's still
We did.
fun losing. It's still fun losing.
yeah.
So
And I've played PUBG. It is so much faster from the time you lose a game to the time you're in a game that it
Really?
makes a huge difference. I would say in PUBG, if you were to, your team gets wiped and then you go back to the lobby, by the time you're in the new one, you're talking like 3 to 4 minutes, depending on your load times. Battle Royale is like under a minute.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot
quite
smoother.
impressive. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so that was a thing that we did. And Mike,
Yeah.
I feel like that leads nicely into what you've been
Nicely
playing this
into
week.
mine. Yeah, look at that. It's like it's a Segway or something.
Yeah,
Segway.
definitely,
yeah.
definitely not pronounced Seju.
Yeah, I played Battle Royale. That will now be a game in my rotation of multiplayer games, so that's good. Like Ben said, Doodle God Ultimate Edition. We'll mention why we bought it in a little bit. Absolutely filth. Go to trueachievements.com and look up the guide. Just use it. You'll be done in 3 hours.
Give me 2 hours.
No, 3 hours.
It'll be 3. It's just
It'll
a
be 3
slow
hours.
entry method. It'll be 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. No. Then I played more Mario Odyssey. I just chip away at that. I'll be playing it a lot tomorrow. I got a couple flights early in the morning, so that's really my time to play the Switch. Otherwise, I'm gaining gamer score on the Xbox.
Yeah.
So I'll keep plugging away at Mario. Still a good game.
Okay.
The one I probably put the most time into for sure is Need for Speed Payback. I
Payback?
really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It is super cheesy. Like the lines are so bad, but gameplay and everything super smooth, super fun. Looks really good, and I did end up playing it on my X on a 1080p TV, and I played this one also on a 4K TV.
Mm-hmm.
There is a noticeable difference in
Oh,
the
yeah.
way it looks, but not the way it plays.
Oh, really?
Yes. It plays just as smooth on a 1080 as it does on a 4K. It just doesn't look as nice, which is cool.
Gotcha.
It's good. But you do notice a difference. So if you like racing games, grab Need for Speed Payback. It's,
I like
it's worth
racing
it.
games.
Yeah, it's really fun. It goes
Okay.
back
Tyler's
more to
just
the
there
old...
like, I like them. He's talking to me.
I like those.
And I guess we got another segue on our hands, guys, because I've also been playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. I bought the Elite Trooper Edition, or whatever the hell it was called, for $80 on Tuesday or whenever it was, Wednesday, I can't remember. And I
turn
like
out?
the game. It is a really good Star Wars campaign. and it is the
Okay.
first Star Wars first-person shooter since what? The original Xbox One, like the OG Xbox days. Like,
Oh, okay.
there hasn't been a single-player first-person shooter in a while, and it's actually really good. You play as a female. I forgot her name because I only played it for like one mission.
Obviously, a memorable character.
Yeah. She's interesting. I'm, you know, I only
Okay,
played one mission.
I'll be the gamer guy. Is she hot?
Of course.
Eh,
Yeah.
You know, she's no Lara Croft. So yeah.
Means two things.
But I did play the multiplayer, which is our topic of the show, which is a little something extra. Where
Oh, boy.
if you have not heard the debacle that EA has put out into the world, you've been under a rock, because this lit the internet on fire over the past couple days.
Yes, it did.
And we're referring to the microtransactions, or the pay-to-win in Battlefront 2. Now, what I mean by this is there is credits that you can earn by just playing, right? And then you can get loot boxes, or you can buy those with real world money, right? Your credit card. The problem here is this first arose off of Reddit, where a user who bought the $80 edition said that he still could not play as Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker after paying $80 for a video game and putting some time into the multiplayer. He still couldn't do it. Well, someone went out, did the math of how long getting average points in a match would take in-game for him to play as Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker. I think he used Darth Vader as the actual math to get it.
Yeah.
It would take 40 hours of in-game time that does not include loading times.
No.
40 hours to unlock Darth Vader.
Just Vader.
Or just Vader. That's just one character.
That's gross.
That's
It's
disgusting.
gross. Or guess what you can do?
My guess is pay a butt ton of money.
Pay money to get them.
How much?
No.
Money?
I'm not sure, but $10, $5.
That's not okay.
guess.
That's not okay.
No, it's not.
Not okay.
That's like...
It's not okay. One, because what if Darth Vader is actually a better character than someone else? Like, he has a
that
better
is the
ability.
definition of pay to win.
That's pay to win. Like, literally, you are paying to get an advantage over another player who has to put in 40 hours of real game time in order to get that character to be on the same level.
Because you've got to remember, you're
as you.
assuming average points, but if they're Vader and they're slapping you down all the time, you're not going to be getting average points. You're going to be getting shit points.
Exactly. So that 40 hours can suddenly turn into 50 hours.
Yeah.
Very easily. Just from that. Now, the even bigger travesty here is what's called star cards. Those are what are in your loot boxes when you get them, right? You can get them and then you can pay money for them. The biggest problem I have with this game is those star cards can affect a ship or a character's damage that they can output, right? Meaning, let's say you have Boba Fett. This was an example I saw online. Someone had Boba Fett without a star card. He's still a hero. He can still kill, but his time to kill someone is much longer. They got that. They bought that star card. They got it. They put it on, and it cut the time in half to kill someone.
Oh, my.
So if they're shooting us at someone for 4 seconds, and they didn't have the star card, it takes 4 seconds to kill someone, right?
Yeah.
If you have the star card, it goes from 4 seconds to 2 seconds because of the damage output.
Yeah.
And there's other cards in there that are like help your auto lock, like when you're flying around doing the dogfighting game mode.
Yep.
That they'll help you lock on just from buying this loot crate system.
Oh.
Is not good at all
No,
in any way.
That's,
So
It,
they basically completely messed up the multiplayer experience then.
yes.
Because
I can see it as two things. Is maybe EA they got greedy and they wanted to see how much money they can do because it's Star Wars. Or I've heard another theory that EA put it out there to kind of fall on the sword to see where the line for microtransactions exists. Meaning all these other companies didn't want to go full bore until someone else went out and did it. So EA said, let us take Star Wars, because it's going to be the best-selling game because it's Star Wars, and see how far we can go. With the idea, or with it in mind, that they're totally willing to retract.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that now, because...
I don't think it's that.
No, it's not.
Because, like I said, I heard that online, and it made sense at the time, but, with hindsight being 2020 now, the reason EA pulled microtransactions wasn't because they had the most downvoted comment on Reddit in the history of Reddit. It is because Disney told them to remove it.
Well, yeah, they own the rights to it.
Yeah, because they were getting such bad press for it that they didn't want them to mess up the Star Wars IP.
Good
How-
on Disney.
How do you
Like,
get to that point that it's
fact
that
that-
bad?
the fact that a game was able to make a big company like Disney be like, hey, you need to shut this down or else,
Yeah.
people are going to hate on it and, it's going to make everything else tank. But, yeah, I guess there's that group of people that wouldn't really be affected by what's being said for a video game. Like,
Right.
I mean, there's the older people, like, around our dad's age, Mike, who are just like, oh, yeah, hey, we're Star Wars fans, We'll still go and see, the next movies
the
that come out.
shittiest movie ever.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's Star Wars. But, like,
Exactly.
I get why Disney wanted to shut that down so that way,
No, I
wouldn't
understand
happen
it,
again,
but
so.
it also terrifies me because EA could take away the wrong message from this
Oh, yeah.
very easily. They're like, "Oh, it's Star Wars. It's gonna sell. It doesn't matter what we do to it. So who cares? We can do whatever we want."
Gamers care. Gamers care.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
If they
Were vocal
and-
about it.
Yeah,
if you
they were. So,
if
No,
you
so-
continue to just crap on people's favorite franchises, especially when they're trying to re-establish it, like Battlefront
Yeah.
1, the new Battlefront 1 did well, but
It did really well
okay.
yeah,
from like 14 million copies, I think.
I mean,
That's
pretty good.
That's pretty substantial.
it's good,
Yeah.
but you can't just break your franchise in the second iteration.
No.
No.
You've got to make
You
sure
can't.
that it's established before you try crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's a couple questions that arise from this whole topic, and we talked about this topic weeks ago. It feels like it was probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, episode 1 or 2. We talked about this.
Microtransactions, yeah.
Yeah, microtransactions is. So here's the question for you guys: why did these? And I know the answer. Why did these microtransactions? Why did they not work for EA? When you have something else like Dota or Hearthstone or Overwatch.
Because the
one
microtransactions
answer.
in those were cosmetic. They're not giving
Exactly.
you that advantage in game.
Yeah. It's just like, oh.
Yeah. You cannot have something where someone who has more money than someone else can just pay and you
Yeah.
can be better,
Be
quote
better.
unquote, than them.
Yep.
Or an advantage. You might not be better, but you have a big advantage. And that sucks. That's a slap on the hand. Number one.
Naughty EA. Naughty.
It's very bad. Keep your hand out of there. Just I totally understand that microtransactions have to exist. If we want
Yeah.
season passes to go away and we want maps and everything like that, they need a supplement in there to make money because these games cost so much to make. So
Yeah, they do.
they have to be in there so that they can still make money to justify spending millions of dollars on these games to make them.
Yep.
Right? But as
Yeah.
soon as it affects gameplay or my experience of the game, I don't want anything
Then,
to do with it.
Nope.
Now, the plus side here is, and we can thank Disney for this, EA did turn off microtransactions.
Yeah, which is
That's
good.
Very good. Thank you. Awesome.
Yep.
But while they did that, they also kicked you in the nuts again. Because they... this is bad. Where you could earn credits in the campaign, multiplayer, and the arcade mode, right?
Yep.
You don't earn any credits in the campaign.
Oh.
They took down how much it costs to get like Darth Vader or a hero. They took that down, I think, by 75%. Right? Okay, cool. That's awesome. Well, they also took away how many credits you get.
Oh.
So,
Yep.
wait a sec. How much by? How much did they increase it by?
75%. They
So-
decreased how
so-
much a hero
Yeah, but how
cost.
much did they...
I want to say it was... I think it was almost half.
So what they've done is taken it from, what? You said a 40-hour
Yeah.
grind for one person and made it into a 20-hour grind.
Less than 20 hours. Yeah, it was 75% decrease.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It's okay. It's fine. Like, you can still
75%
work towards
decrease
it.
takes it to 10 hours, and then they've decreased it by half, so it's 20 hours.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's still way too long for a character like
It's
that.
still so long
is.
to get one character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's not really worth it.
No, it sucks. And the other shitty part is that in that arcade mode, you could earn credits, right? And
Yeah.
you can earn them relatively fast. But what they did was put a cooldown on how many credits you can earn with a timer.
Oh.
So you hit the cap. Oh, you can't earn any more credits in arcade mode. That sucks.
And you should stop playing our game.
You should
That's basically
go.
what that is.
No, they're trying to get you to play the multiplayer or push the microtransactions at that point. Because if you were like, oh, cool, like I have a 4-hour cooldown and I can't earn any credits, and let me just buy, $5 worth of credits this time. Because that time, that 4 hours, you can justify spending $5.
But this is people
Right.
pushing for you to spend money in a way that
Yep.
not comfortable. Like, you should
Exactly.
not be having to spend money on non-physical, or, non-game items. This thing
Yeah.
can't...
It's the other question I guess I'll pose to you guys is how can they do better? And this might be beating a dead horse, but just make it cosmetic. If you make cool skins or cool looking gun skins, I will gladly pay $1 or $2 here and there.
You know
$5.
what? I'll go even a step further, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will say you can make guns and characters purchasable. But
I don't know.
no, wait for this, wait for it. They have to be balanced.
Okay.
They cannot give you a stupid advantage over other players, because it's going to
Right.
get to the point in that game where everyone's playing Darth Vader.
Right.
And B, the amount of grinding that you would have to do to get them without paying cannot be
Yeah.
that many hours. If you want me to spend, well, let's say 2 hours gameplay, and I get a character, that's acceptable.
Right.
And I get a balanced character, but it means that I can try a different gameplay style.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, right? I mean, it can't just be 20 hours to get one character who's then going to be completely OP.
Yeah.
Because
No, there's a fine line there, and EA went above and beyond this line. They shattered it.
and again,
it sucks.
it's only 20 hours or 40 hours when it was originally,
Right.
because they want to make people play the game for 40 hours
Yeah.
Yep.
and then more. Like, I understand that they want to have people playing the game for longer, because then there's more chance that people spend
But-
money on the microtransactions.
Yeah. if you just make a good progression system, people will live in that ecosystem. They will spend the money.
Yeah. They will.
They will. Gears of War is a perfect example where it was totally free, the multiplayer maps and everything, and oh cool, a new pack is available that you can buy for, I don't know, $5, $10. Okay, I'll do that. You know? Yeah. It's so do you guys think that this will hurt the overall sales of Star Wars Battlefront 2?
I know for a fact that this hurts the sales of this because as some of you might be aware, I am the department manager of electronics at Walmart. So there was this was what yesterday. My associates come to me and they're like, "Hey, this game isn't, it's coming up as the sale's not allowed." And I'm just like, okay, I don't, why? So I go over and I'm starting to, not freak out, but I'm just like, okay, this is a little weird. So I'm just like, so I scan it, says sale not allowed. I'm just like, okay. So I instantly start remembering, all of this controversy with the microtransaction going on. Mm-hmm. And then like maybe 2 minutes later, one of my vendors came in and she's like, "Hey, I have to take these off of the shelf." And she held up the currency cards, the like $20 that you get for in-game currency. I was like, "Why?" She's like, "I don't know. I'm just being told to do this." I'm just like, "Okay, can I see one quick?" I scanned that. Sale not allowed.
Yep.
So I can't sell the game. I can't sell the currency cards.
Yep.
That's right there. That's affecting the sales of the games. Like,
right. So
I did a little research on it. That's how we got the information about Disney. I had Mike do outside research since I'm at work.
Right.
So I reached out to our in-store support, and they were just like, "We don't know. We're working on it right now. We're trying to figure it out." And everybody automatically assumed, oh, it's because of, Black Friday, something's going on with the codes and whatnot. I'm just like,
right.
I doubt that it's that. But so I was just like, I don't know if it's that. And I did mention, something was going on with that. Took him a minute to get back, or a couple minutes to get back to me. He's like, "Hey, just so you know, they said, one of my guys above me said something was going on with, the people above, outside of Walmart. So it was actually something either EA or whoever else controls the sales for it.
Sale of it. Yeah.
So I was just like, oh,
it could have been a trickle-down effect where they wanted to remove the star cards or the currencies.
Yeah, and it just kind of affected everything
coincided.
else.
It affected everything else.
Yeah,
that's totally possible. When you have a billion-dollar company like Walmart, it's gonna those things will
trickle down, be like,
trickle down, and they will cause problems.
Yeah, like these things can't be sold, so these things might not be able to sell.
Right. So, exactly.
I mean, tomorrow when I go back into work, I'll probably first thing I get in, I'll scan one, see if it allows me to sell it. If it allows me to sell it, then maybe something's fixed. I don't know, but I was just like, just talking about all of the microtransaction stuff like that there. The fact that I couldn't sell the games at work, no one could sell the games at work.
Right.
That proves that the microtransactions and the problems that they have a huge effect on sales of the game. So
now that aside, that problem aside, whether it pertains to Walmart or not.
Yeah.
Do you think overall that this game will live up to that 14 million units sold that Battlefront 1 did, or are we going to see a significant drop-off?
I think it's probably going to live up to it, and that's just because, there's this one... It's Star Wars. Like, there's this one thing that's dirtying its name a little bit, but, EA is going to be like, hey, we're going to get rid of that. Now it's just Star Wars. You guys love Star Wars.
Right.
That's what they're going to do. That's like, they're going to be like, oh, hey, just so you know, we fixed these, we fixed the little problems and we changed them a little bit. So, they're not as big of a deal, but they're still there. So, but in the end, they're going to be like, it's still a Star Wars game. It's
No,
still Star Wars.
and I was talking to Ben yesterday as we were writing this, how we were going to talk about this. We had a very terrifying thought.
Yeah.
So that Reddit comment that EA posted back to the response was, like I said, the most downvoted comment in Reddit history, with over 600, almost 700,000 downvotes. Right? If you take those 700,000 people and they do not buy the game, that is still less than 4% of what the game sold. So you're talking this very small percentage of the people who bought Battlefront 1 aren't going to buy Battlefront 2 because of this. That is so terrifying to me, because that shows EA, we did this, and only 4% of our customer base was pissed off.
Right.
Yeah.
There are ways that this number can be shifted either way, so we could assume that not everyone who downvoted will be discouraged from buying the game. We can assume that there are other people who've seen it and not bothered voting that are not going to buy the game. But the point is that the value, the number of people who are willing to look into that before they make that purchase is probably not a big enough number to even make a dent on EA's sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's...
However,
it's terrifying.
It is.
I'm not going to buy it.
What?
No?
I'm not gonna buy
really? Okay.
See, all right, that's the response to stop this. If you don't want this stuff to happen, you need to vote with your wallet, right? You have to. It's the only way to show someone EA. Like, I may have said, it's only 4% if everyone who doesn't like this doesn't buy the game, but eventually that number will grow larger and larger if people keep doing it. Just vote with your wallet. Don't buy microtransactions. Don't pre-order games. Don't do any of that stuff. Don't give them your money until you know what the product is. That is the best way to prevent.
Don't fall for it.
It sucks. I hope EA learns a massive lesson, because the fact that you can piss off Disney to make them tell you to remove an aspect of your game, and it kind of puts EA in check. They're not a big they're a big company, but they're not the biggest company out there. And Disney can do whatever the hell they want with that Star Wars franchise.
Oh yeah.
So they can take it away just as quickly as they gave it to them. So
who else
do you
would
guys
give
think
it to, though? That's the problem.
that's that's another show in itself. Who would you give that to? Because my number one pick, it was DICE. DICE is incredible. And they make it. So yeah, I don't know who else.
That's naughty talk.
No, DICE makes Battlefront.
Yeah, but give it to them and let them actually
give it to like them only. Oh, I see what you're saying. Not EA. Give it to DICE, and they're the only ones allowed to touch it. I think it'd be a completely different game.
I wouldn't say completely different, but there could be some naughty things done there.
You wouldn't. Yeah, it does look beautiful. I played it. It's absolutely stunning. Endor, holy shit, man.
The thing is, though, EA now has a sort of track record of ruining studios and ruining game franchises.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
they do. It's...
I can go through a few examples, I'll even lead you into this, Mike. You were playing real-time strategy when you were a kid. What were you playing? What was one of the first sort of...
StarCraft and Total Annihilation.
Right.
Whoop, whoop.
Well
Bring
done,
back
you managed
Total
to hit
Annihilation.
2 of the ones that I didn't want to talk about, so well done.
Command and Conquer would be the
There
other.
we go. Right. They shut down Westwood in 2003.
Yep.
For those of you who played the Command and Conquer games, that was a big blow.
Yep.
Okay. You were playing a World War II game when you were younger. That was not made. That was not made by.
Not made by Call of Duty. You're talking Medal of Honor.
Yeah. DreamWorks Interactive, Danger Close, and EA Los Angeles. Medal of Honor franchise shut down in 2013.
Yep.
You were playing a game. Well, I'm just gonna say it. Bullfrog. They shut down in 2001. So that's Dungeon Keeper.
Oh. Yep. That's pretty big.
Yeah. Maxis SimCity, because of that terrible launch and the I assume the response that it got.
That was before the podcast existed, and that was a debacle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut down in 2015,
which sucks because I love SimCity. So
I loved SimCity.
Could you imagine that on the Xbox?
Which that was another game we forgot to mention that came out last week too, Mike.
No, Sims 4. I mentioned it.
Did we?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't remember mentioning it.
Then there's Need for Speed and Skate from Black Box Games.
Oh, Skate 4 needs to come back.
It's gone. Shut down in 2013.
I know, but they still own the IP. They still have it. Most of the team is still spread out through EA.
Yeah, but do you see what I mean? They're just with it when it's not these big 2, big 3 franchises. They don't care.
That's what happens when a big company acquires smaller companies. They shut them down. They acquire what they own. They acquire what they have. They acquire the staff and the talent, and then they kill it.
Monopolies.
It's not great, but
no, it's not. But
So I hope EA learns.
I hope they do too, because frankly, I just read the message or the comment that they made.
Yeah.
That's
if you want to read it off, you can.
Okay, so the comment is, the intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. As for cost, we selected initial values based upon data from the open beta and other adjustments made to milestone rewards before launch. Among other things, we're looking at average per-player credit earn rates on a daily basis, and we'll be making constant adjustments to ensure that players have challenges that are compelling, rewarding, and of course, attainable via gameplay. We appreciate the candid feedback and the passion the community has put forth around the current topics here on Reddit, our forums, and across numerous social media outlets. Our team will continue to make changes and monitor community feedback, and update everyone as soon as they are. Update everyone as soon and as often as we can. That was the comment. I can see why a lot of people.
I will translate that to English for you guys, right? Thank you for your feedback. English? We don't give a shit. We're gonna bleed you for every dollar you got.
Yep. Nailed it.
We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We have your money already.
Thank you for your feedback. This is all free publicity for us.
Yep.
But yeah, that's basically what it is. Thank you, Ben, for that summary.
That was brilliant. It was good.
Oh, that was good. I like that.
Oh, we'll keep it. We'll see what they do, because they did say that they put microtransactions on pause.
On pause.
Meaning they're coming back once everyone's calmed down.
They could be very well back. Exactly.
Yes.
It's going to suck. It's
going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's it for microtransaction talk this week. Tune in next week when something else explodes.
Something else is going to happen. Oh, Jesus.
So, let's the news. Let's move on to the news. The news consists of, well, guess what? Battlefront 2. That was the biggest thing. I think no one else wanted to even be associated with this week, so they
guess what?
Didn't
we
do
don't
anything.
care.
Yeah.
Thing is, though,
we'll talk about it.
Something that's coming next, which is our deals of the week sort of thing,
Yep.
is kind of newsworthy in itself. Isn't
It is.
Yep.
It is because it is so huge. This sale is maybe one of the best they've had in a long time. And I haven't heard a lot of people talking about it. It is. There are great games on there, new games for like $30.
Yep.
And before we get into that, because that's going to be the next 7 hours of our life, is talking about that.
Yes.
I did see, speaking of Skate 4, Skate 3 on the Xbox One X looks awesome.
Does it?
Yep, and runs awesome. So maybe we'll get that Skate 4. Give it to me.
Maybe.
Give me Skate 4 and Bad Company 3, and EA, you're back in my good grace.
And one more to add to the Back Combat, 50 Cent, Blood on the Sand.
That's on Back Compat?
No, I want it on Back Combat.
Oh.
I want it on Back Combat because that would just be great.
So good.
Yes.
But all right, let's dive into
On to
this
the
this
next.
deals for Black Friday.
Oh, there's a lot.
There are deals to be had, and I will make sure this goes up tonight so that you guys can all listen and prepare yourself. I believe it ends the 27th.
Yes.
I think.
for most of them.
Yeah.
Most of the sales will end on the 27th. Yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Where do we
Oh,
want to
there's-
start with this, guys? Oh, actually,
I would-
a good starting point. 1 month of Xbox Live Gold and 1 month of Games Pass is $1.
that's
That's a steal. Go do it.
that is
That's
that
a
is an
steal.
absolute steal.
I expect that's
Yeah.
one of those
Well-
things that you've got to watch out for, because what they'll probably do is subscribe you up to that, and then you'll get burned
Yes.
next month.
No,
Yes.
but you get $1. But even if you just do this
That's-
1 month of Game Pass, there's a lot of gamer score to be had
Yeah,
from
no,
there.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying remember
Yeah,
when your
just
month is up.
remember you hooked your credit card up to it.
Don't
Yeah.
forget about that. But I mean, I guess where I would suggest that we start, I mean, I guess it's kind of hardware-ish. If you don't have a 4K TV, holy crap, there are a bunch of sales for 4K TVs going on.
Yes. Also, big sales on the Xbox One S itself.
Yes, and PS4.
Yes, and the PS4. There's some that actually have me looking. I'm not going to pull the trigger, but
No, but yeah, I looked.
I turned my head.
Yep, I did. Cause let's see, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One S are I know at Walmart they're going to be 180. The Xbox One S is going to be 189 for
Yep.
Black Friday. PS4, I think it's around that same price. I think 199. Was that
Yes,
right?
I believe
okay.
so.
I thought that's what
from
it
I've
was.
seen.
If you give me a second, I'll
Yeah, double check that. But
double.
so after you get your hardware and everything going, you're going to need some
Yep.
software to play. And
Yes.
boy, is there some software.
Yes, there is.
If we literally go down this list, it will genuinely take us a good hour. So we're going to kind of cherry pick here. There is... Oh, there's so much here.
Right, let's split it into categories.
Agents of Mayhem. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
split it into good games and dirty G games.
All right, so let's talk dirty G games, because that's my wheelhouse right there. If any of you know Mr. Stallion83 out there, on Facebook and Twitter, he put up and on his own website, Stallion83.com, he put up a best Xbox Live Black Friday deals for Gamerscore. Meaning he broke it down to 2-hour completions, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6, 8, and 10. And along with it, he listed the prices and also put some guides if they were nice and easy.
God.
So definitely go check out that if you're interested in quick, easy games. The ones that I have purchased off this list, or that look interesting. Monopoly Plus, I've had already done that one. That is $7.50 for under 2 hours. Very
That's
easy.
not bad.
And less boring than Doodle God.
So, we'll get to Doodle Guy here in a second. Monopoly Plus, that one's there. Then there's another bundle thing with it, but that's like the Hasbro Family Pack for $12 that comes with a bunch of stuff. So that's not bad, but I would just pay the $7 because some of the other ones that come in that Hasbro pack aren't easy in any way. So I'd grab Monopoly Plus. Planet of the Eyes, $6.49, 2-hour completion. Got it. I'm sitting on that one. Yep.
Sounds gross.
I'm sitting on it. Tacoma, Tyler, the guys who made Gone Home, their next game is called Tacoma, and it is out on the Xbox One. It is also on sale for $15, and it is a first-person Gone Home-esque game in space.
I'm in space.
Space. Space.
Yes. So I thought you'd like that one since you raved about Gone Home.
Gone Home had a good story. You're just an ignorant butt that didn't listen to it.
Stupid. All right. So moving on to completions in less than 3 hours. Again, this is all courtesy of Stallion. He put all of this together. This is why he is amazing.
Follow him. Tweet him.
Go.
Do everything.
Do it. A Brother, Tale of Two Sons on the Xbox One and on the 360, which only has 400 gamer score, but the one on the 360 is $2.99. Also, A Brother, Tales of Two Sons is $6, or pay $1 and it's in the Game Pass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I was thinking about Max the Cursed Brother.
Oh, yes. Nope, not that one.
That was a good game.
This one is where you are two brothers and you control Big Brother on the left stick and Little Brother on the right stick.
You were playing that one.
I was playing that. Yep.
That was a while ago, though.
Oh, it was. But $2.99 for the 360 version. Guess what I did? I bought it.
Bought the 360 one.
Yep, that's 400 gamer score. So
You gotta
another 3-hour one. We talked about this last week with Omega callback. See, What Remains of Edith Finch.
Ooh, how much is that one?
$13.39. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he said that one. If you like games
if you
like
like
Gone
walking
Home,
sims,
Omega said that was one that you got to try. So I'll probably be picking that one up.
Yep. So moving on to completions in 4 hours, we got Abzu for $10, normally $20. So good price.
Okay.
Very easy.
I believe Ben's played it, right? You've played it?
I've played it.
I have it. I have not started it. So, sitting on it. I'm sitting on most of these games that I'm talking about.
The graphics are terrible. The controls are not great. But the game itself is alright.
Okay.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
The next one, Armikrog, is $4.
Excuse me?
That
Yep,
just
exactly.
looks like Earthworm Jim to me.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks interesting. It's $4, so I bought it. So we'll see where
You
that
said
goes.
you weren't right.
Okay.
You told me lies.
What? What did I tell you?
You said
I
you
bought
weren't
it.
going to buy that.
Oh no, I bought it. I spent some monies on this sale.
I see.
Virginia is also a walking simulator that is $4. That's the one Omega said you can do LSD. So, yay.
Wait,
I'll
I have
do
to
that.
do LSD before I play it? Or I
Nope,
can
no,
do
in
LSD on the
game.
game?
In game. Yeah. Then the lovely Doodle God Ultimate Edition is under 4-hour completion. It's $4.
I'm going to borrow that one from you, Mike.
Absolute poop.
It's easy,
I
but
don't
you're not
feel
going to
like-
enjoy yourself.
You will not enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Then moving on, completions. I'm kind of cherry picking off his list here, but completions under 6 hours. Walking Dead Michonne on the Xbox One and the 360. You can get both of them, all episodes, for less than $8.
Right. Again, stupid easy G's, but you're going to have
Stupid
to put
easy
up with that
Gs.
terrible.
Also, The Walking Dead Michonne on 360 is back compat, so you can buy it on the dashboard on your Xbox One. You don't have to turn on the 360 for it. Yep.
Engine, by the way. Terrible engine.
Terrible engine.
Yes.
That also being said, The Walking Dead: A New Frontier is what is that? $10.
Yeah.
That is the third one. Sorry, I was trying to do the math. That's the third one with Clementine. The Walking Dead first season, complete first season, is $6. Walking Dead season 2 is $6. The Wolf Among Us is $6.
There might be a trend.
See how this goes? See, yeah. Tales from the Borderlands, free because games with gold.
Ooh, right. I gotta download that.
And sticking with these point and click games, Game of Thrones one is $5. The Batman Telltale series, the first one, is $7. Minecraft Story Mode, the complete one, episodes 1 through 8, is $9.
Basically, all of the Telltale ones are cheap.
Yeah, all the Telltale games are super cheap, super easy gamer score. The one I did pick up because it was on sale for $9 is Minecraft Story Mode, Season 2. So I bought that. Maybe that was... I'm sorry, it was $12 for episode 1 through 8. So I bought that. Or 5, I'm sorry.
You're not
getting all confused. With this one, yeah. No, there's so many. I bought a lot. Batman episode, the Enemy Within complete series, they're only on 2 of 5 currently. But that was for $15. That's a brand new game, and I think it's $25 normally. So, cool. Life is Strange is also on sale for $5. And Life is Strange Before the Storm, which is the 3-episode prequel to Life is Strange, is $17. That's still a little pricey for me, so I'm going to wait. You know, where, Walking Dead Michonne is $4, so I'll wait.
Okay.
But yeah, pretty much I bought every single one of those.
That's you have a problem, sir.
Well, yeah, now I have a million games to play.
Yeah.
But that's moving on to the sale overall, besides gamer score.
Well, we're going to the good games bit now.
Yeah, we're going from the garbage. You know, you hate yourself, you hate everything.
Garbage.
Now let's move on to stuff that you might actually enjoy. Ben, I've been talking a lot, so just going down the list here. Give me some good AAA games to nab.
Well, you've already mentioned that we've got many of these sort of brand new games that are cheaper than they would have been originally. So Assassin's Creed Origins is cheaper. South Park: The Fractured Butthole or Fractured Bumhole is cheaper than it would have been. Need for Speed Payback is cheaper. Wolfenstein 2 is cheaper. The Evil Within 2 is cheaper.
All of those games he just mentioned are $30 digitally.
Yes, they are.
That is 50% off. This is insane. I paid $80 for Need for Speed like 2 weeks ago. I paid $60 for Wolfenstein 2 weeks ago. I paid $100 for Assassin's Creed 3 weeks ago.
You got burned, basically.
I got burned. I got burned real bad.
Yeah. So yeah, let's keep going though. You can get BioShock the collection. If you're a BioShock fan, that's £15 for me. I suppose like $20 for you guys.
1980. Yeah. So $20.
That's 3 games.
That is
right there.
Yeah, exactly, and that is 3 separate achievement lists for 1,000.
There's
that's
Dark Souls
good
3.
Yep.
It's like £20.
I think that was super cheap.
$30 maybe.
Yeah.
You've got Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. I'll keep plugging it because I love that game.
Yep.
There's
that was $13. Yeah.
Here we get into the interesting cheap ones though. Dragon Age Inquisition Game of the Year Edition.
Yep.
If you've not played that, while I love Witcher 3 and we'll get there, Dragon Age Inquisition was great, and it's like $7-8. I don't know. What is it for you guys?
Hold on. Let me find it.
Wait, Dragon Age?
This list is huge. So.
Because for me, that's £6.25.
That is $10.
That's nothing.
Yep.
That is
$10.
For that game.
Yep.
And that's with all the DLC as well. So that's with all the DLC, which has supposedly made that game very well rounded in terms of storyline.
Yeah.
Going back up the list, Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2, $40
Yeah, for both.
Wait.
for both.
Oh, for both. Okay, I was just like,
Yep.
wait.
Is that
Nope.
the one with
Because
the DLCs in as well?
Yep, they shall not pass, and in the name of the Tsar for Battlefield 1.
Now that's
Okay.
that's big boy material
That's-
right there.
That
that's
is-
real good. Also,
that's- yeah.
real quick, the premium pass is on sale, 70% off, $15.
Right,
Ooh.
we'll get to premium passes and stuff because that's
Yeah,
the thing
okay.
that I'm
Yes.
gonna like.
You want
Um,
to? Okay.
So
All
'cause there are several season
Yes.
passes and premium passes and things like this that are cheaper at the moment. One that
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
find very interesting, and I'm trying to persuade myself. I'm not sure whether it's persuade myself to buy it or persuade myself not to buy it.
All right, we'll help with that. What is it?
It's the Fallout season pass.
Ooh,
Well, I
I'm
already
gonna-
own it.
I'm gonna default to Tyler here. We gotta.
'Cause,
I'm not a Fallout fan, so
I am.
I
What? But it's a bit of a mute point. What is it? What's the season pass at?
it's at £20, so $30.
So $30. So that would interest me
$25.
normally. But when I bought Fallout 4,
Mhm.
I bought the deluxe edition
See,
or whatever it
Game
was
of the Year
when it
edition.
was
I
like
didn't.
when it was 70% off.
Yeah.
Right.
So I got the game and the season pass and all of the extra added stuff for, I think I paid like I forgot what I
I
paid.
think it was
I paid like
$24.
something like that. It was something ridiculous. That's why I jumped on it and I was just like,
Yep.
I'm buying this.
They do have the game. If you
So-
don't have Fallout 4, the Game of the Year edition is $30.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah,
for that
it was
game.
ridiculous.
Yep.
So I guess it's a good buy.
Yep.
If you already have the game and you still need the season pass, then yes, buy that.
But
Yep.
am I gonna go back to Fallout 4 at this point?
Yeah, it's I
Maybe.
don't know.
Ah,
Again,
Well,
I'm not a fan of the Fallout series, so you're never gonna
I-
get me
I
to,
liked
to
Fallout.
go back.
it's something I'm gonna have to mull
I-
over. I'll let you guys know by the end of
One-
the week.
All right.
Once again, I made my guy look like Steve Buscemi, so you know
God.
he is horrifying to look at. Right, Christy?
Let's carry on with the good games though.
Yeah, good games, good games.
£7.50,
Uh,
so about $10 for Evolve
$10, yep.
Digital Deluxe Edition.
Oh,
I got
Evolve.
that.
We had so
Yeah.
much fun with that.
We did. We got to jump. Wait, is there a 4K patch for that or no?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Ooh.
That
Let's check.
might give
I'm
me a
gonna-
reason
I'm
to go back, though. Yeah.
I'm going to check that quick.
Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Gears of War 4
Oh.
is $38 for the Ultimate Edition. Gears of War the Remaster is $10. So go do that, please. I
Halo
love Gears
Wars
of War.
2 Standard Edition, £15,
Yep.
so like $20.
So $20, or you can get the Complete Edition, which comes with everything. This comes with all of the leaders, which were separate if you didn't have the season pass, and it comes with the Awakening DLC for $50.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good deal because all those leaders are individually priced, and each all have their own achievements. So
You can get what? Ooh, this is another big one that I've been
what's
amazed by. Mass Effect Andromeda
that? Oh, this hurts
for
again.
less than $20.
Oh, let's go buy it for $20. You can't go wrong. It is a good game for $20. Just go do it. Just Cause 3 XL Edition is $16.
Ooh, I might pick that one up.
It's really good. Well, you don't have to. I own it. So.
Oh, never mind then. I won't.
Well, I have all the DLC
Oh.
though attached to my tag. So.
Oh, so maybe I will.
Quantum Break.
Or you can get Tyler, you can get the pass
What?
for $5.
Oh.
So spend $5, you get all the DLC, and I already have the disc.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Quantum
not bad.
Break for less than $20.
Ooh, go buy that. Definitely buy that one. Great game, great story. Mafia 3, I own it. I still haven't played it, but it is $24.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
This list just keeps going. It just keeps
Yeah.
going.
The Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy is $10. I didn't see that one until right now, so I have to go buy that.
Sleeping Dogs, the definitive edition. If you missed that for Games with Gold,
Yep.
it's probably worth.
Oh, what's that?
Probably worth going at.
Yes, it is. I have yet to play it, but I did
Yep.
pick it up when it was Games with Gold.
Ooh, did they do the 4K update for Skyrim?
I don't know.
Actually, I am pulling up a complete list right now. I will
If
let
they
you know.
did,
Okay.
and Skyrim is now £15, so like 25 bucks.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That could
might
be
be
a
worth
big
it if you got a
sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got an Xbox One X and it's on there, let me check. Hold on.
Prototype.
Give me 2 more seconds.
Prototype 1 and 2,
Oh.
$16. Great games.
Wait, is
This
it a
list-
combo
this
pack?
list,
Yep, it includes
Jesus.
both. Yeah, this list is
Wait, is it-
insane.
UFC
Is it the
2, if you're
Biohazard?
into
Yes,
UFC
One or-
games,
Biohazard.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because that Biohazard pack comes with the DLC.
Yes. Yep. That's what it's called, the
So-
Biohazard bundle, for $16.
Yes.
So that's good.
So that's
Res
a good
7
one.
Deluxe Edition is $45.
That's good.
That comes with all the DLC that's out. So that's good. If you already have Res 7, Season Pass is $23.
You can get the Witcher 3 expansion pass
Mm-hmm.
for £10, or you can get the Game of the Year edition of that game for £14.
Oh my god.
That's nothing. That's
That's
nothing.
this is
That
nothing.
game is
Yeah,
so
it's nothing.
good.
Yep.
Just an update, Ben. Skyrim is not on the 4K update list, and neither is Evolve.
Oh,
Ooh,
heartbreak.
that
So,
sucks.
but my guess is they're working on those.
Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration is $19.80, and that comes with all DLC. So get
Yeah.
that.
Basically, guys, if you've got an Xbox One or an Xbox One X, go look at this list and see what tempts you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this list
And
is
see
just,
what you. Yes.
State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition is $7, but if you also get the 1 month of Game Pass, it is in there already. My favorite Xbox One exclusive, and I will always say this, Sunset Overdrive Deluxe Edition is $12. I love that game. It's so good.
Oh my god!
And,
Wait, is
Go
that
ahead.
including DLC?
Yep.
Wait.
Oh
my
god.
Sunset
Pick that
Overdrive
up.
is $12, the deluxe edition.
Yes.
Oh,
Why is it £14 for the English?
that
Get screwed.
Oh,
Yeah, we've
pick
just
that
been
game up.
ruined.
That.
Yeah. If you're going to
that
buy anything,
game.
I would do that. Get it.
Oh.
Steep
one
is
is-
on sale for $30.
Eh.
That's a good game.
Eh.
It's good. Shut up.
Eh.
Uh,
I'm just gonna keep making that noise.
yeah.
I'm all set.
Yeah.
I
think-
Wildlands is on sale.
This
Titanfall
list-
2 is $20 by itself.
This list is
Thousand
just
G
going to
already don't
keep
care.
giving.
I'm almost to the end. I got like 3 more.
XCOM 2,
Yep, that was one of them. Do that.
Wolfenstein
Yep.
2, and the Old
And-
Blood, and the original
Yep.
New Order. Sorry, the New Order's
Yeah,
on.
New Order. Yes. Watch Dogs 2 is $30.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Also, there's a bunch of 360 shit. I'm not going over that stuff.
Eh.
You could lose yourself
So
in
sorry.
that. There is a lot there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
Yep. So,
Ooh.
turn on your Xbox.
It's
How about
worth
that?
mentioning
Do it.
that when you
Yes.
buy the Fractured Bumhole, you
Yep.
get the Stick of Truth as well.
Yes, you do. Mm-hmm.
Oh really?
Yep. Ooh, also, Forza Horizon Ultimate Edition, which has so much in it. The list would go on. Is $67, but that comes with the Hot Wheels. I would pay $60 just for
Hot
the Hot Wheels
Wheels.
expansion.
Yeah, you enjoyed that. Hot
Yeah, that
Wheels
was
one
absolutely
that came
incredible.
out.
So, yeah, if you want
I
a
remember.
good racing game, Forza Horizon 3, do that. So, anything
Oh,
else?
boy.
Anyone? Oh, Far Cry Primal.
I've heard that game is not as much fun as it
It's
should be.
really good. I like it. Go play it.
Okay.
I liked it more than Far Cry 4.
I will go enjoy my murder cats.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, throwing spears has never been so satisfying. But
Yep.
so now after your wallet is empty and now you have no money to spend on Christmas. Yeah, go check out that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a great sale, and I hope Microsoft does this again for Christmas in a couple of weeks.
Oh, they will.
It would be very nice. That way I can recoup some of the money that I have dumpstered. But let's get into a new segment here. It's called Feedback, guys. I had two things of note here. I had a gentleman reach out to me on Instagram, Michael Carter. He said that he really enjoys the show and that he is happy that there's other people out there talking about achievements in Xbox as much as we do. And followed us on Instagram. Yay. Also, he liked us on Facebook and Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he did all of the things.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
my.
He did all the things. I would have to check
Oh,
YouTube.
gosh.
I'll have to double check it.
A real person talked to us?
Yeah, he talked
no.
to me. Yeah.
How do I deal with real people? I don't know how to do this.
But if you want to add him on Xbox, he did give me his gamer tag. It is Michael Used, no spaces, all lowercase, nice and simple, unlike mine.
What did he
That's
use?
it. Talk to us.
I
and
need
we'll
to know.
make you,
I need to know what he used, though.
So, I appreciate the follow, and shout out to him for reaching out.
That's great.
We appreciate it. And second piece of feedback here. One of our first listeners ever, his gamer tag is Benji Redux. He hit 200,000 gamer score. He's been pushing so hard for the past, I would say, month or so. And he finally hit it. I believe he did it with Forza 7. So
okay.
that's a big milestone. It's pretty good.
That is.
It's a good job, and big congrats to him. And he also did plug me on Instagram for helping him, give him a little push, which was nice. That was cool. So good luck, Benji, and good luck getting to 300,000.
And I'm coming for you. I'm only like 10 grand behind.
Oh, see? We're going to have a race between one of our first listeners and a host. Look at that.
He'll probably win. It's sad. But
He'll probably win. I've watched him put up some crazy numbers. I think at this month he's over 8,000. So,
right. Well,
pretty
I
cool.
will pretend to try and beat that.
I don't think you can.
No way.
Yeah, none at all. Not in you. In Benji, yeah, I got a lot of faith in him. But if you guys want to give us feedback, hit us up on Instagram or Twitter. Ben, what's the Twitter?
At entirely_X.
Yeah, or go to facebook.com/entirelyxgaming. That's our Facebook group there. Please go there. And sorry, our Instagram is entirely_X_gaming_podcast.
God damn it, Instagram.
Instagram. Just update that. That's all I want.
Just want spaces. And again, I'm going to beat this like a dead horse, like Omega said last week. Please go to iTunes. Go to iTunes. It really helps. Go to YouTube as well. Search us at Entirely X. Go to both. Liking, subscribing. It makes a difference. It really, really does. If we can grow this show and we can get more exposure, that means we can start giving away all of the stuff that we've been maybe sitting on to give away. So we just need a fan base here to give away stuff. So please go to all of the things, like all of the things, hit all the buttons. Do it, please.
Like.
Yes.
Retweet.
You can follow me on Twitter at MikeSpin92.
Yep.
Benny, what's your Twitter?
What? I do the at entirely_X Twitter, so when you talk
right,
I want to throw him
off. If you guys want to follow me, mine's tspin94. So at tspin94. So you have to be specific.
I just thought of my next post. It's going to be wonderful.
Oh God! See, now you guys got to go check out our Twitter.
Yeah, check out our Twitter.
See what dirty thoughts Ben posts.
This is
probably about a penis.
This probably isn't suitable for work.
Yeah, see? All right.
It's probably about a penis.
Might be.
So
it's definitely about a penis.
God damn it. All right. Well, that's it for episode number 6 of the Entirely X Gaming podcast.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you guys for sitting through all of our microtransactions and sales roundup for the week. Hope you enjoyed the show. Screw you, EA. Fix your shit. And also, to all of you in America, have a wonderful Thanksgiving this week. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about
So-
that, I guess.
Yep.
Unless you work retail, then you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
But
all right.
anyway.
Well, I'm your lead host, Mike Spindler. My wallet's empty, so I guess I'm your broke host.
Yes.
I'll see you guys
You
next
a
week.
broke hoe.
You're broke. I'm broke. Everybody's broke now because of that list.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys later.
Okay, guys. Great seeing you all. Catch you all next week.